We're going to honeymoon. We're going to a honeymoon. We're going to a honeymoon.
Hear thee, hear thee. Thy prayers and supplications have been heard. Be still and know that I am God. But no, didn't hear any of that. It was dead quiet. So I had to just munch on my sandwich and look outside for the whole of the journey. Today I'm serving you testimony / story time. I hope you enjoy. So this is going to be about the time where I practically lost all my art supplies / all my electricals on my way to my honeymoon. Oh Lord, the turmoil. So on this fateful day, my husband and I had stepped out of the house, off to the airport to go to Italy. First time in Rome and Venice. We get to, obviously, security. Once you get through to security, you know, we're going on holiday here, okay? So I'm in the holiday mood. And I'm just there taking all my belongings off. You know, you have to take off your whole life in order to go through security. So I'm doing all of that and I take out my laptop. So my laptop bag. So it has my laptop, my iPad Pro, my Wacom tablet, iPad pencil, my sketchbooks. Now don't ask me why I took this on my honeymoon, but I took it, okay. I thought I was gonna do a bit of art there because it's also my passion. So anywho, back to the story. I take out my laptop bag, put it into one of the trays, and then someone starts to talk to me and I totally forgot that it had gone. And I ended up taking up my jacket, my shoes, everything, my life, into another tray and I go off. And then, you know, you walk to the other side because obviously you're naked right about now. You want to put some clothes on. So I'm on the other side, put on all my belongings again. So as I'm sitting there, feeling all proud of myself that I've accomplished the goal of putting my clothes back on and sitting in the corner first, I'm just sat there like, I'm done with life. I'm waiting on my husband who's taking up his pretty old time because he didn't pack properly. And my husband is obviously up there because 200 ml will not be allowed. You need to pack 100 ml. The security guy is like, sorry sir, it's only 100 ml. You cannot take 200 ml. And my husband's like, but it's practically empty. Well, he didn't say that. He was like, it's practically empty. And he's like, I know, but you can't take it all. It has to be 100 ml. My husband's like, and I'm like,
Tell him. You should have listened to me.
but obviously I don't say that. And the guy's like, I'm going to have to discard of this. Okay, I'm going to have to discard of this. And my husband's like, okay, fine. And he goes, just like that. So my husband walks back to me, obviously not with a smile on his face, but he was like, and I'm just like,
Sorry, babe. Sorry. That was a really good call. I really liked it, but I'm sorry. The Lord gives, the Lord takes, okay? It's gonna be well.
mind you, instead of me thinking about myself and what I've just left behind, I'm busy trying to laugh at my husband. Anyway, we head on over to our gate. Lo and behold, the plane has delayed. Still, it hasn't clicked in this medulla oblongata that my belongings are still behind there. In that place that I just come out for there. So we just sat there like,
Can we just go on this holiday already? Yeah, we look at people, we look at planes, we look at birds. We want to go on holiday, people.
Finally, the plane arrives. We hop on down to obviously get onto the plane. And then I see my bag. And then it just hits me. Did I take my electrical bag? Mind you, that's not a real laptop bag. So anything could have fallen out of it, as I showed you. But
You know, God, when He's got you, when He's got the situation, ain't nothing, okay? Nothing gonna stop Him, okay?
I go up to my bag and I'm like, unzip. I look inside and it's not there. Wherefore out now? Because I don't know where it is. Obviously, looking back, I know that it's at security, but at this moment in time, my brain has fried. I do not know where it could be. I'm panicking and I'm trying to keep a brave front, but on the inside, I'm like, Jesus, Jesus, oh Lord, please, Magic. I know that you know that I need these things. I spent so much money on them. So please, Lord, intercede. Intercede for your girl, please. But that wasn't heartfelt. Even I didn't feel it. So I had to do the humongous prayers. People, I'm a pastor's daughter. So prayer is made into the very fabric of my being. At this moment in time, I was like,
Lord, me and you go way back. You knew me in my mother's womb, okay? You got this.
you know those ones where you have to remind God who He is. Not for Him, it's for you. Because you obviously forgot who He was because you resorted to Him last instead of going to Him first. But anyway, so you go like this.
Lord, I know you got this. Just the way you took Daniel out of that den, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego out of that fire. Lord, you are gonna do it for me, okay? Laptop is nothing for you. iPad is nothing for you, okay? I know you're gonna do it for me. I know you're gonna do this for me. You gave me this talent, and I'm trying to give it back to you people. So I know you're gonna do it for me. Please.
Please. Meanwhile, and my husband's looking at me like, he didn't laugh. All he said was, it's gonna be okay. And I was like, yes, I know. God's got it. But yeah. I was like, okay. I think I left my laptop bag somewhere in the airport. It's blue and it's got all my electricals in there. Could you tell people to not steal it? I need it. I need these things, please. And this guy's like, oh, okay. I'll just scribble something on my paper over here, and I'm gonna tell somebody in this airport that your laptop bag, which is blue, is missing. Does that sound about right? I'm like, yes, thank you. And then meanwhile, I'm just thinking to myself, oh my God. And my husband's behind me. Obviously, he's not laughing. He's just, I'm sure this was what was running through his head.
Look at you. Instead of you thinking about your belongings, you are busy sitting there looking at me with your hands crossed. I'm finished before you. Is it a race? Whilst they are throwing my cologne at me, not helping. You see your life.
I bet that's what he was thinking. But he didn't say that because he who finds a good wife finds a good thing. And at that time, I wanted to be a good wife. So the last thing he wanted to do is bring out the nasty. I'm just kidding. There's no nasty wife over here. Okay. It's She's loving life. But yeah, he didn't say that because I'm not a materialistic girl. The Lord gives, the Lord taketh. Okay. Meanwhile, it hasn't hit me yet. You know, you're just like,
Lord, Jehovah Jireh, you provide. Jehovah Rohi, oh, Jehovah Sikenu, oh, El Shaddai, take the wheel, Lord. Have your way in me. I already know you're going to take care of this. My Father, in case you're not thinking of taking care of this, let me just remind you of our relationship. Father, when I wanted the laptop, I prayed, you delivered. When I wanted the iPad, I prayed, you delivered. When I wanted the Wacom tablet, I prayed, you delivered. So Father, now it's been delivered to somebody. Please intervene for your daughter. Please.
This is what's happening on the inside, by the way. So on the outside, I'm just like, okay. I get onto the plane. And I sit down like, my husband's like, do you want anything for us to eat? I'm like, no, I'm okay. And he's like, okay. And then he just chomps on his sandwich. I have no care in the world. So I did my final prayer. And I was like, okay, God, all jokes aside, I need these things. I need it. So I need you to do something. Because right about now, I want to just enjoy my honeymoon without thinking about all of this. I know you got it. I know, because you've done it for me before. So this is nothing. This is peanuts for you. You know, I had to give him attributes, flavor. And then, you know, you say this prayer, so you're like, I trust you. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it with you. Do as you will. Okay? Do as you will. I'm going to leave it. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it with you. Okay? Please deal with it. Please. Amen. All right, babe. Yeah, can you get me some food? Yeah, thanks. Meanwhile, God is like,
If you're leaving it, leave it. Leave it so I can do my work. Oh. Leave it so I can do my work.
but anyway. So we get to Rome, to where we're staying, and I just, you know, take a deep breath. And it's kind of like, is this a dream? What's just happened? But, you know, you come to yourself and you're just like, do you know what, Lord? You did give me this, and if you've taken it away, that's absolutely fine. But if you are going to give it to me, just help me to enjoy this journey, this trip, as well as you get my belongings back. So I did this, I said this prayer, and I was like, thank you for answering me, even though I hadn't done anything, but I knew that he had done it for me, and I had this inner peace, and I was just smiling, and just, yeah. So in the morning, I just thought, okay, let me just give them a call and see if they return any of the items. I gave them a call, and they hadn't found anything. My heart sank, but I was like, no, I'm not going to be shaken. No. I know that he said he's going to give it to me, okay? I don't know how long it's going to take, but I believe him. The following morning, I called again, spoke to a different person, and they said they couldn't see it, but they in passing, they mentioned that there's a website that they log all lost items. And I was like, oh, how come all these people I've spoken to haven't mentioned it? But again, I just took it as, hey, fine. So I went onto the website and I did loads of digging, and lo and behold, it was just there. It just said blue bag, And I was like, is that you? G? is that you? I knew you would do it for your girl. So I called them back and I said, this is mine, how do I get it in? Is it in a safe place? And blah, blah, blah. Spoke to them and then they were like, yeah, that's fine. You just have to pay, I think it was £20 to collect it on your way back. And I was like, oh, perfect. I wouldn't pay £100 just to collect my belongings. So I did that when we got back. But this, yeah. So obviously we had a really lovely time in Rome as well as in Venice. It was beautiful. My mind was at rest. Even though my mind was already at rest, it was very much at rest now because I had actually found my item. You know, there was something tangible. First I was resting on something intangible, but now God had actually shown up and I had my tangible goods. And I was just so thankful. So I got back to the UK and I was able to collect it. And that's why I'm able to put out some good old art for you guys, okay? And I know that he's gonna direct me to do a lot more with the talents he's given me. So the moral of the story is, don't ever think that what you're going through is trivial, it's like too small for God to pay any attention to it. You are very much important to him, and once you start having that relationship with him where he's like your homie, you know, Holmes, hey Holmes, that's when you're able to really move forward in your relationship with God. So it's not all serious and we're going to the church, so I need to be like this. No, when he's literally like your friend, you talk to him all the time, you whisper to him, you have your inside jokes with him. That's when, you know, you can actually talk to him about anything. So the big things, the small things, because the friends will be like,
So materialistic, you. You don't even know how to draw. I tell you to draw me, you don't draw me.
you know. But anyway, but yeah, just talk to God about any and everything. Whatever you're going through, I'm just praying that he gives you inner peace, happiness, which depends on what happens to you in order to make you happy. I actually pray for joy into your life, which is inner peace, inner happiness. So it has nothing to do with the outside, things that are happening outside, okay? It's all about within you, and the Holy Spirit does that for us. He just, you know, sprinkles a bit of like butterflies in your tummy, you know. Sometimes things happen and you're just like,
God, I knew that was you. Look at you just showing up for your girl.
you know, we all have those moments. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will definitely be back for many more stories, okay? So yeah, I really do hope that you were blessed. Do subscribe for more and like it if this is something you like, so that I can come and share all my other stories with you, okay?